people leading the change haven't understood what they're trying to do. So they don't realize, one, it's probably foggy, i.e. you're not sure the goal and the method. Number two, it's probably transformational. Often, like you were describing, you're going to have to leave lots of stuff behind. And with those combinations, there is no point in looking at the current state because it's not going to help you. In a foggy project, you're going to be learning new stuff. If it's transformational, you're literally going to be wiping out what you did in the past. So the 3 hours there's no point in it. It's much more useful to look at what might happen. But people don't want to do that part because it feels uncertain and uncomfortable and unclear. So they feel nervous. So if they map what's there today or they talk about today, everyone knows what they're talking about. So they sort of avoid it and they push it into the afternoon, then there's an hour left for it at the end of the day and nobody does it, and then they write a report, etc. So, and also from a consultancy point of view, you still get paid for the whole day. If you want to do that sort of thing, get people to look into the future, there are a number of ways of doing it. You can do it from the inside and you can do it from the outside. The easiest way is to do it from the outside, because doing it from the inside, what you're asking people sometimes to do is to set themselves up. So you're going, what might the future be? And if they dream big dreams, then you're going to punish them by telling them to do it. So if you say, what might the future be? They add 5%. It's a bit like a budgeting process. Don't promise too much because you'll just get punished for it. The companies always punish good behavior. So the way you do it from the outside is to do it from a customer perspective or a supplier perspective or somebody else in the business sphere. Customers are useful, but not all customers. There is a little sort of bell shape of customers. And this is really crucial because most people get this wrong. They go and talk to their average customer and they go, what would you like from us in the future? And the average customer says, I'd like what I'm buying now a little bit better. Of course they do. They're useless. What you want is the ones who come and ask you for stuff you can't do. I did some stuff once ages ago with one of the banks, Bank of Ireland, and we went out and found all the people who complained all the time. Why can't I do this? Why do I have to send my transfer twice? And we just collected everything that they said, which was stuff we couldn't do. And what they were telling us was, this is what's going to be required of you in the future. I call them obnoxious customers because didn't call it to them to their faces, but I called them because everyone internally described them as obnoxious. But they are like gold dust because they literally are time travelers and they will describe tomorrow for you. And so using that dialogue, you can then get people to start to look at it and they'll say, oh, but that's not possible. We go, yeah, it's not possible now. So what would we need to do? What must we have done in order to be able to achieve this? And then we go into maybe something like my sticky steps method, which then builds them a bridge from where they are, which is known, all the way up to the unknown, and how to deliver it and how long it'll take and how much it'll cost.